Hello everybody, thank you for tuning in to my new channel here. If you've been following me previously, you know I have a channel, the Moose River Review Crew. I still am doing this, but this is channel I'm going to dedicate to my other passion, which is gardening. So thank you for watching today. I'm going to take you on a little adventure of what I like to do in my spare time and what projects I have going on right now. You know, November, getting colder, but I'm determined to grow through the winter, and let's see what we can do. Taking on a pretty big task, so we'll see if I can keep some of this stuff alive. So let me take you on an adventure. Here we go, you ready? Pop that off, and let's walk. So check this out. Here's my bathtub. Pretty cool, huh? Nice bathtub. You'd think, oh, gardener, you know, want to get in that thing, soak, and get all cleaned up. Nope. I turn it into my little growing station. That's what a gardener does. Turns their bathtub into a little, I guess you could say, greenhouse for the winter. And what do I have growing here? Well, I've got one little thing popped up, and that is ice cream bean. Check that out. Ice cream bean. It's from, I believe, Hawaii. So I've got a little seed from Hawaii, and we're going to try to get that thing, try to get it growing. I don't know if it'll survive here, but I'm going to darn well sure try. And check these out. What do I got here? I've got some Datura and some Brugmansia. So I've got the angel's trumpet and the devil's trumpet in the same box. So let's see if we can make some magic happen. I hope so. What else do we got here? So I've got in a couple of those pots, I've got some Jabberwocky, Rolina Deliciosa, and some soursop. So hopefully some of that will come up, and I'll have some tropical things going on. But right now, the only one who's decided to show up for the party is this little guy here. But anyways, I'm gonna take you on an adventure, show you a bit outside on some of the projects that I have going on out there. So that should be exciting. It's exciting for me anyways. I hope it's exciting for you as well. So let's go. You guys, we got a new puppy. I'm gonna show you real quick. The room's really messy, but her name is Lily. So let's check Lily out. My other dog just woke her up. This is Lily, the Great Dane puppy. Look at her little gray sock. Sorry, Lily, for waking you up, baby girl. Moose just woke her up. Her brother. Thanks, Moose. Thank you for waking her up. Oh, never mind. It's kind of, I don't know, she's thinking about good night. Here we go. Let's go check out the garden. All right, everybody, so check it out. First and foremost, I got right here, it's not doing so hot, but we've got some dragon fruit. Very not hot. That weed next to it's doing much better, although I'm letting all those weeds kind of grow up so I can chop and drop it in the yard and try to get a little bit better looking lawn, because this clay is not very, doesn't give me a nice lush lawn for some reason. But so I'm gonna try to grow this up, chop it, and see if I can get my lawn to look a little better. But anyways, here's my little dragon fruit. Got a couple little cuttings. They're not the best. The person I got the cuttings from, I think it had some sort of like mold issue or something, but they're not doing so hot. Let's move over this way. We're gonna head into the shade here, and look what we got here. So I thought this guy was a goner. I thought he was dead as a doornail. But the last winter just whooped him terribly. I thought he was dead. I kept the pot. As you can see, those little shoots coming up, those were all dead. I was like, oh man, this thing's gone. But anyways, popped back up, and it's the starfruit trees. So they came back, and they're making a return. So I'm gonna change it up a little bit. try to keep these alive through this winter, bring them in, and keep those guys on a roll. And we'll move over this way. Do you all recognize this guy? Look at the leaves. What do you think? What would you guess? If you guessed foxglove, you are correct. So I got some little baby foxglove. They're really slow to grow, I'll tell you that. These things have been taking forever, but hopefully they'll pop back up, and hopefully I'll have some foxglove. Maybe, I don't know, I heard it takes like 2 years, but I guess I'll find out. What's this? Look at that little guy right there. These guys have also been, these two are the same. This one's just pitiful. They've been really not fast growers whatsoever. I thought they died too, but this one, he's making a little return. Both of those are chocolate ghost peppers. So hopefully I'll have some chocolate ghost peppers eventually. I'm kind of babying them through the winter. Behind here, you can kind of see this little guy. He's been suffering too. That is what is it, butterfly bush. So had 3 in there, 2 of them died. He's trying to make it, but I don't know. We'll see if he makes it or not. Have no clue whether he'll bounce back. I hope so. I'd like to plant him up on a ridge that I have in the yard and see if he can grow big and pretty. If not, I've got a ton more seeds, because anybody who has butterfly bushes, they'll understand what I mean by that. All right, moving on. Last but not least, look at this little pretty thing. Oh yeah, look at that. Such a pretty little leaf, pretty leaves. If anybody have an idea what that is, I'm sure some of you do, but if not, I'll tell you. It's a little apple tree. I thought that was dead too. That was dead, gone, disappeared, and then all of a sudden, boom, shot up. And that I actually picked straight out of I want to say, it was like I don't remember. I want to say it was either like a Fuji or something that you get out of the supermarket. Fuji, I don't know all of them. But anyways, I guess I'll find out. I think I may need 2 apple trees. I don't know how they pollinate. I got to look more into it. But anyways, it's alive. So I'm going to try to keep that alive through the winter as well. Let's move on through my yard here. Look at this beautiful thing. Anybody knows what that is? That is a pain in my butt. Fire ants, but I'm not going to kill them because we've got a lot of like these little geckos around, and they love eating things. I don't know if they eat these, but I'm guessing they probably do, and I don't want to destroy the ecosystem, so and put like poison the little creatures of my lawn, so I won't be doing that. So let's walk through. Now when I bought this house, these flowers were already here. They're not really blooming too much right now. They were a part of the person who owned the house just kind of left them. I have no clue what kind of flowers these are. They're pretty though, so I'm gonna leave them. I think they're pretty cool. And if any of you know what they are, please let me know, because I really don't know. But I like them. I'm gonna keep them around. Move up. So this section of my yard, I've kind of dubbed it as my desert. This is the desert part of my yard. It's kind of cool. I got this ridge that kind of runs along this side of my yard. And as we walk up, I planted one of these. A friend of mine a couple years ago. Oop, hold on. Can we catch him on camera? You see that little guy? These guys are all over my yard, all over my house. They live in my barn. They live everywhere. They're pretty cool. There he goes. See him? This is my little ecosystem I'm trying not to destroy. So I'm not going to poison anything. I'm going to try to keep fire ants around as long as they're not too close to my house. But anyways, back to the cactus. A couple years ago, a friend gave me a cutting, and you can see kind of where it's bent. That's how much it's grown. So it's it's done pretty good. I transplanted it here when I moved here, and so, oh, there's a squirrel running behind there. I don't know if you can see him, but he's making his little run across. There's another lizard. Look at that. Check that out. But yeah, so I'm gonna keep him around. Hopefully he does well here. I planted him, like I said, in my desert, along with little baby dragon fruit cuttings. I don't know if they're gonna live. Look at him. Look at him go. Here he goes. Got his little, I don't know if you can see him, his little pine cone or whatever, but he's making a break for that tree. All right, moving on. So, anyways, cool. Little dragon fruit. Got these little babies. I don't know if you can see them. If you kind of look over there, they're hard. They're really hard to see, actually. But I got some little baby like aloe veras. You see that little guy there? Some over there. But I started them from seed, and it actually worked. I didn't think it was gonna work, but they're there. Pretty exciting. There's another one of my little cactus. That one actually, oop, there's another lizard. That one bloomed last year. It actually bloomed. I was really impressed. That's the first cactus I've owned that I've actually seen bloom, so I hope it does next year. There's if you look back there, another one of my cactus. Have no clue what species these are, by the way. I just thought they looked cool at a nursery. I grabbed them and planted them, so we'll see how that goes. And then to the left, you can see another dragon fruit. I planted them up here just to see if they'd grow. I really have no clue if they will, but I hope so. We'll see. So I'm gonna head down to my next area. Now here, I want to end up growing, I think I'm gonna try to plant some butterfly bush over here to kind of overhang. I think that'd look pretty. Or maybe, I don't know, Rose of Sharon, butterfly bush, something. But just to hang kind of over this little ridge, utilize the space. I think it'd look pretty as you come up the driveway. But let's go. You can't really see that. I'll show you that in another video. I've got some plants planted back there. Where is my, looking, must have passed him. Oh, there he is. So this little guy here suffered like nobody's business through the summer. He just did not do well. The summer was scorching. It was terrible, and I had him in a pot. I'm thinking maybe that was the reason why. But anyways, this is Aquilegia or Columbine, I guess you could say. Columbine or Aquilegia. And he pretty much died, but it's trying to make a comeback. You can see that little thing here. Those little shoots coming up, so I hope it pops back up. I really would like to see him bloom. That's why I'm giving him another shot. And right now it's November, so we'll see how that goes. I really don't know. Might have to cover him or something, try to keep him alive. I really don't know how tolerant they are to cold and frost. I'm assuming probably not the greatest, but we'll see. So let's kind of come around this tree here. This tree drops a lot of these like little fruit things that the squirrels eat. I don't know what the heck they are. They're like these little green balls. But yeah, this tree litters my yard with all these little green balls. But anyways, moving down. Now the fun part of this project is me trying to figure out where things will thrive. So I planted this here. This was another plant that was suffering, but it's making a little comeback. So I'm hoping that I picked a good spot for it. And I believe it's blue sea holly. I think that's what it was called, blue sea holly. So anyways, I planted it here. See how it does, see if it makes a comeback. There's a lot of cool, thorns and pretty stuff. I don't even know, some of these plants are around here. This is my first year. I know I have honeysuckle here when we bought this house, so that's kind of cool. So I don't have to plant honeysuckle. That's kind of nice. And I'll take you down this. This is kind of like what I call, kind of goofing off. This is like my bog. So I've got this ditch line runs down, and it runs actually down into like a little creek slash river, But anyways, It was slightly like boggy. I thought this plant would do well over here, so I planted it back here. I hope that it does. But this is my, yep, look at that beauty. It's one of my foxglove plants that it's doing a lot better for these past few months. It's really like, it was a really slow starter, but look at it now. Look at that. What a beaut. She's pretty. Oh yeah, I can't wait for this thing to bloom. I'm definitely gonna be trying to baby that through the winter, so we'll see how that goes. And hopefully, maybe next year, I don't know, maybe I'll have some of the foxglove flowers. And man, I just love living on land. I mean, to have this land to look at and just be a part of nature and actually like get back into nature and tune out of a city for a while. Oh, it's heaven to me. But anyways, thank you everybody for watching. I'll try to keep you posted on everything and keep you, oops, I got a spider crawling up my arm. Look at that. Oh, hold on. I don't know if you can see him running down my hairy arm. Beautiful. But anyways, sorry, I had to flick him off. Thank you everybody for watching. I'll keep you posted on all my other grows, keep you updated on like some of the plants that I have. And yeah, tune in for the next episode. I'll see you all later.